I first experienced alcohol when I had left school and I was working in Mombasa. That was very social. Somebody took me to a disco where I'd never been, and of course I couldn't dance because in our house we don't dance. So he took away my Coke and he gave me alcohol, and after that I could dance very well indeed, I tell you. And those are the days of breakdance, you can imagine the moves. So, but he was a responsible person.
Yes.
And it wasn't like we partied every, weekend or something like that. So I was never into it. No, I didn't even like the taste of it. Unless it was sherry, then it was sweet, but I never really saw the need to, really get into it. Much later, in my mid-30s, in my mid-20s, when I decided, like I was saying, to break away and go into showbiz and everything. Yeah. First I was an actress, doing on Nairobi Theatre Academy, the French Cultural Center, that kind of thing. Eventually I veered into fashion, the fashion industry. Yes. That's where I met vodka.
Hold it right there.
Initially, as usual, not interested, but slowly. I remember that I was looking for a job in a modeling agency, and I didn't quite fit. I wasn't quite what they were looking for. So they gave me a chance. They told me that I could come as a dresser during the what do you call it, the prejudging, and let's see, and my job was girl fried in that particular time, and there's just a whole lot of vodka, and eventually I made it. I was taken on, for that particular job, the real job, and I later became a manager in that modeling agency, and there was just always a whole lot of vodka. So psychologically, I started to associate vodka with my newfound fame and money and glamour and wonderful new life. So anytime I went out, and I did acquire a nightlife, I never had one before, and anytime I went out, I would look for vodka, the dowers and the rest, because it was just very subtle and psychological that now. Suddenly, all of a sudden, vodka became my best friend.